Live.
We live?
Yeah.
Cool. Hello SEO for Startups group, and welcome to this festive edition of our weekly video. Got a little tree, a little bit of tinsel.
We're back as a duo as well this week.
Back as a duo.
And Team Deck are back together.
Yeah, I'm back from rehab.
Yeah. And for anyone that's not based in the UK,
don't
you won't have to worry about that reference. Awesome. So we're going to talk about local SEO today.
Yeah, this week's all about local SEO.
So we've had a couple of questions. We're going to go into a bit more detail on local SEO as a whole as well, because it's good for you guys to know. Then we'll come on to the questions, then we'll give a couple of tips, and then all good.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Cool. Awesome. So what is kind of local SEO?
What's local SEO, Kieran?
So local SEO is essentially optimizing your website or your kind of search results around people that are going to be searching for products or services within a specific location. Great examples of these that we tend to come onto quite a lot when we do these sort of videos of plumbers, builders, that sort of thing, because they are very kind of region centric.
Yeah, I don't know what the breakdown is of companies that operate within a region versus those that operate within a national. I suppose the opposite to local SEO are those businesses that target customers everywhere, maybe in like an entire country or internationally.
Online services, e-commerce stores, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
it's all
exactly.
All totally different. So so local SEO is really important, I'd say, for a vast majority of businesses out there.
A lot of small businesses, yep.
So it's something that we should care about it. Why should we care about it?
Why should we care about it?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to come and show an example?
We're going to do a moving video again.
Cool. So if you guys, when we talk about local SEO, what we're talking about is, so for example, right, plumber London. So I'm in London, I need a plumber. I've searched plumber London. Now, you'll get two main areas that we talk about when we're discussing local SEO. First is the map pack here. So you'll get this at the top where you get your little map, and then you get 3, maybe fewer, maybe more listings underneath. So this is one part of local SEO. But then you also have the listings underneath. Because as a user, if I'm searching this, sometimes I'm going to click in here, but sometimes I'm going to click down here. So these are the two main areas. There's the map pack, this bit, and then the organic listings. So it's important to bear that in mind, that when we talk about map pack, we mean this, organic listings, we mean this.
Perfect.
Cool. Good camera work.
Great camera work. So I'm going to try and set it up as well as I can. We shall see how this goes.
Pointed the wrong way.
Andy Allen special. Awesome.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, that's what we mean when we talk local SEO. So that actually leads us on quite nicely to our first question, which is from Sunny, who says, I'm a real beginner. Is there a difference between normal SEO and local SEO? And I guess this comes down to what part of local SEO we're talking about. But do you want to go into that?
Exactly. So in simple terms, the map pack, the bits that you do for there, the priorities around what you do from an SEO point of view are different to what you do for the normal listings underneath. So for the normal listings underneath, they are sometimes led a bit by your kind of local SEO kind of activities, but for the most part, they kind of tend to follow a lot of the same kind of metrics that national SEO will do.
Normal SEO.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
However, the map pack itself, they have different priorities, they have different metrics that Google uses to list the different performance. Yeah, exactly. So we'll come on to a ranking factor study that right at the end of this, which is really good and really useful to use. But yeah, essentially there is a difference. With local SEO, it's a lot more focused around your Google My Business listing, reviews, local citations, that sort of thing. Whereas normal SEO, more focused around kind of authority of a website, content that's on there, that sort of thing.
Yeah, cool. So the next couple of questions we're going to consolidate into a single, which are based around links. So people get a bit confused around link building for local SEO. And again, it really depends on what we're talking about when it comes to local SEO. Are we talking about you want your business to appear in the maps or higher in the maps, or do you want your business to appear in the organic listings? Because Google is, has two different algorithms for these two, then the form of link building you use for each differs. So when we talk about link building for the map pack, you've probably heard the phrase citations or directory listings. So a citation essentially is a mention of your business on another website. So the most popular citation sources are things like Yelp or Yellow Pages, Scoot, all those kind of things, right? So what they'll do is there'll be directory websites where they'll have listings of local businesses. Now within that, you want to get your business mentioned there, because Google's going to see that, and that's going to help you with your map pack. Think of those as your backlinks for the map packs. They don't necessarily have to include a hyperlink from them to you. If it does, bonus, that's kind of like your normal backlink for normal SEO, but that's called a citation. That's really important for local SEO. So when we talk about link building for map packs, we're talking mainly about citations. If you get a link from the bbc.com to your homepage, it's not really going to have a direct impact on your map pack rankings, but it will have an impact on your organic listings underneath. So then I guess you want to talk about links just for regular organic listings.
Yeah, so I mean, from a standard organic point of view, what you're looking for is authority. So with your local citations and directories, essentially Google's just looking to try and almost confirm that your business information, your address, your phone number, and that is correct across the web, and they have the latest information.
Yeah.
Whereas with kind of your normal SEO listings, you're looking for authority, you're looking for relevance in comparison to your website, potentially relevance in comparison to your content, location, that sort of thing. So there's two kind of sides. I'd say that the standard stereotypical local SEO links, i.e. citations, probably won't hold as much authority as your kind of link building that you're doing for normal SEO, but they're still just as important for your map pack results.
Yeah, or more important for map pack, and then less important for the bits underneath. So I guess one thing we recommend you guys to read, and it drives a lot of the features of SEO tools like Hike and other SEO tools out there are your ranking factor studies. And every year there's a few different publishers that publish a local ranking factor studies. And what they do is they analyse the correlation, and you'll find this with SEO studies, it's mainly correlation rather than causation. They look at the correlation between sites that rank well in the map packs, and then how they correlate to the certain variables that you're looking at. So how many citations have they got? How many backlinks have they got? Does their content mention the location? And then they work it out, and then they list the most important ranking factors. And these studies show big discrepancy between what's important for the map pack and what's important for the organic listing factors.
Yeah.
So I guess just to quickly run through the main differences.
Yeah, I'd say for the map pack itself, the biggest, most important thing that you need is Google My Business.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is led by your business's proximity to where someone's searching. So say for instance, you're looking for a plumber, you're based in London, Google doesn't want to serve you results for plumbers based in Manchester because they've got a really authoritative website. It doesn't work like that, because you're essentially not going to use a plumber in Manchester if you're based in London. Yep. Or if you are, the call out charge is going to be huge. So yeah, making sure the business is, the proximity of the business, where you cover, the categories that you're in, the content that you use, all within your Google My Business listing, that's priority number one. It's totally free, it's easy to do. That's where everyone should start, essentially. If they've got an actual
Google My Business, fill in as much detail as you can, opening hours, payment methods, images, photos, everything.
Yeah, they've also got a ability for you to add posts, like social posts, almost, but they expire after like 7 days.
Yeah, maximum 7 days.
Yeah.
I've never used them to good effect yet for any client. So, but if it works for you, let us know.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice little case study.
Next is link signals. So they do play a part, not as big a part as they would do in the normal listings underneath, but just standard authoritative links pointing to your website will help with your map pack to some extent. Again, not as much. Next one down, I'll just do the top 5 anyway. The next one down is review signals. To get reviews on your Google My Business listing.
Yeah, any tips?
Ask people. No.
That's right.
That's one of the big things. Yeah, just don't be
ask.
afraid to ask your customer to leave you a review.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best way. People, if they like your service, are happy to provide a review, and more so than you might think. Reach out to customers and say, hey, look, if you like the service we did, can you leave a review on the Google My Business page, and send them a link to the page. So all they need to do is literally write it and enter. That's the most effective way.
Next tip: don't pay for reviews.
No,
because they're getting picked up left, right, and centre nowadays. So don't pay for reviews.
Google's way too advanced for that.
Yeah, exactly. Just make sure you get your customers. Exactly.
Yeah.
People can see through it. On-page signals is number 4. So things like schema markup, which we've talked about on previous videos, but essentially marking up your data to let them know what your business name, address, and phone number is. They're the 3 key. We class them as NAP information. Name, address, phone number. Make sure that your name, address, phone number is the same across your Google My Business listing, of any citations that you do, and your website. Mm-hmm. That's one of the biggest things as well. And the last one is your citations.
Yep,
that's one.
Cool. So, we've talked about the difference between local SEO and normal SEO. So what local SEO is. We talked about the difference between links, the major factors when you're talking about local SEO. We've done quite well so far. I'm impressed. The ranking factor studies, we'll give you a link to a couple, you can go away and read them. Other tips, I think we've covered these, but making sure your data is consistent.
Yeah,
really, it's strange that Google had to find a way of validating what a real business was, and then using that information to rank within the map packs. And what they use is consistency across name, address, and phone number. And being SEOs as we are, we like to find things like this and then absolutely optimize the heck out of it. So make sure you do that. Reviews, schema, which we've talked about a little bit. Maybe we could post a guide on how to use schema, because that can really help as well.
Yeah, it really is.
I think that's everything from local SEO, right?
Yeah, it's nice and easy.
It's well easy.
If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments of the video.
Yeah,
and we can come back to you on that. And then, no video next week because it's Christmas time and Andy's moving house.
Yeah, I'm moving house, so.
So, we'll be back probably in the new year. All good.
Cool. Bye, guys. Bye.